think he's alive. Come here, puppy. Wee. Yeah, he's alive. He was just hanging out on the bottom, probably waiting for food. Mike and I have great finds around the river again, and we got a little spot we're going to check out where in the past we've found a bunch of bullets and other things. Yep. And we're going to have a good time, and so are you. I can promise you that, if we find something.
All right, guys, here we go.
All right, so I have my first signal. I'm actually in a spot where I found a bunch of bullets before. I'm not going to put you under because it's cloudy. I'll try to hold you up here, and maybe you can see what's going on. There's a spotted lanternfly. There you go, little buddy. I bet the fish would like to get him. All right, so got my first bullet. Mike is like, hey, you haven't even started digging yet, dude.
I got to get out here, man.
You got to start moving. At least I'm not skunked. No. We're not skunked. But you're...
I'm skunked so far.
Hasn't even turned his machine on yet, so I expect. Okay, I guess we're done. Oh, that's search and rescue. That wasn't military, so I guess we're good. See, right down here, there's an island. Another video I did. I was out here digging, this was years ago, and all of a sudden all these boats come down. Helicopters are flying around, guys in like camouflage guns. I don't know what they're doing, but I hid in the bushes the whole time. That wasn't the one with the pot field, but this was really weird. I don't know what they were doing. Still haven't figured it out.
Doing a movie or something.
Yeah, it was weird. So I had to come back to the boat for a second, and I happened to look out in the river, like right there was a beaver swimming up the river, just kind of looking at me. So I got my phone out because it can do a little better, you know, a little more telephoto on it, and did a video, and I didn't turn the camera on, so that's very disappointing. But he's headed up to Mike. I already warned him. I think his hole's right here, so he probably wanted to get up in his hole, but yeah, sorry about that. I'm very disappointed. So I'm still trucking along, working my way up toward Mike. I just wanted to show you this. Look at that. That is a snake skin. Not a big one, probably a little water snake. Ooh, look at that. There's a water spider. Look at him underneath there. I think he's alive. Come here, puppy. Wee. Yeah, he's alive. He was just hanging out on the bottom, probably waiting for food. Anyway, that's a snake skin, and he shed it, and he's probably crawling around in here waiting for us right now. So I just dug a fired Enfield, probably a Confederate bullet, since this is kind of a later war site. 100% fired, impacted something. You can see how it's flattened out. Hopefully it wasn't human, but you never know. So I had the happy little squeaker here. Now I didn't get you out because I've been digging a lot of pieces of aluminum, but I'll get you out from now on because we got a Civil War relic. I haven't picked it up yet. Let's look at it together. Might be 2 Civil War relics. Hold your breath. Well, we have 2 mini balls in the same hole, beautiful, perfect ones. Kind of odd how that one is a lot lighter than the other. But those are definitely dropped when the soldiers were crossing. Yeah, sweet. I'll check this hole good, because sometimes you find a whole bunch of them together. All right, that's where I dug the 2 bullets, and I got another decent little signal here. Yeah, that's a happy squeaker. Let's dig it together. All right, again, don't forget, hold your breath. I didn't even, ow! Covering's pretty swift right here. Another nice bullet. Probably more nearby, so we'll look around some more, see what we can find. Oh, do you know what that is? No, it's not a giant shark's tooth. Let's go under and look. All right, ready? All right, this is a piece of a plow. Oh, looky, a heldermite. There he is. I'll put him back under there before Fishy gets him. That's also called a Dobson fly once they turn into flying insects. Little pinches on the front, very painful. Grab them behind the head if you have to play with them or use them for fishing bait. I got another nice little bullet. This is a Williams cleaner. It's a special type of bullet that came, yeah, a small number. I think it was 4 to a pack of 20 or 2 to a pack of 20. This was used to help clean the bore of the rifle as you were shooting it. But in between this little round thing and the bullet is a zinc disc. And you might be able to see some of that there. That could be mud. It does rot away pretty quick. And when you fire the bullet, the powder pushes this plunger. There's a hole in the bullet. Plunger up, hits the zinc disc, and the zinc disc kind of mushes out. And when it's going through the barrel, the zinc disc cleans out some of the fouling in it, you know, from the black powder. The black powder is super dirty. Whenever you find a whole bunch of mini balls, a lot of times you'll find at least a few of these. Soldiers didn't like them, by the way. I think the Confederates actually said these were, you know, they called them poison bullets because of the zinc in it. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure this is what they call poison bullets. So I'm back by the boat again where I saw the beaver, and I just figured out why he was here. There's, I'm digging a little signal in the mud, which I don't think is anything. But check this out. If you look up in these roots, hope he's not up in there. You can see all the grass and stuff in there. It's like a little bed, all right? So this is probably where he just hangs out when he's just chilling. Put you under there. I know it's not really great light in there, but you can see that's where he hangs out. And he probably was up there when I brought the boat around. And he just casually went out into the river, upriver, and disappeared. Pretty cool, huh? Who knew that they would have a little nest like that up in the bank? You know, not dens, but just little hangout places. I had a signal here. It wasn't the best, but I went ahead and dug it. And it is a giant treble hook. Look at that bad boy. Sure am glad I didn't jam one of those barbs into my middle of my hand and have to push it through the other side and snip it off. I don't know what they were fishing for here, but that's a monster for this river. Looky there, I got another mini ball. Here's the thing about finding a drop mini ball. As you well know, I was digging drop mini balls like that, and I found 4 really cool scents. There, I got 2 Civil War tokens, a flying eagle scent, and an Indian head scent mixed in with the bullets. Also, there should be plates wherever you find bullets like that in the river, big piles of them. A lot of times there was a cartridge box that was lost, and there's a accoutrement plate on the cartridge box. Now, it might be a US, it could be a SNY for New York State, it could be anything. So I get really excited when I find drop bullets. It could be gold coins here, like I found those 4 coins. Well, I'm gonna have to move. Tell you what, I have a signal right there, and I was trying to dig it, and I can hear animal up in there. So that old beaver, or another one, is up in that hole, and it's like ruffling at me. So I am not going to stay there because I don't want to get bit. So we're gonna maybe come back to this spot some other day after however long a beaver lives. We'll come back to this spot after that. Isn't that crazy? I can't get away from that thing today. Maybe he's following me. Well, the beaver hasn't come out of the hole yet. Still finding some bullets. Got another one right here. So I'm happy. Maybe he's trying to push me to where all the relics are, because he knows that will make me happy and probably leave him alone. And when I say probably, I mean I will leave him alone. Tasty little niblet. He's in there somewhere. There he is. Look at that little guy. Oh, he's so beautiful. Very, very, very handsome little devil. Look at that. Yeah. Can you even see him against a black glove? I don't know if you can. There you go. There you go. So this is kind of cool. I do believe this is a knife blade. That's the tang right there, I think. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. And again, there was tons of stuff lost in here by the soldiers when they tried to swim the river. And I have found like forks and stuff too. You know, old 3-tine forks. That's probably, I think it's a good chance that could be from a soldier. So here's the other piece of it. This is actually the blade. That would be the tip. That's a typical thing that you would use to eat with. I'll check the hole, but I think we pretty much got it all. When I first found this, I thought that this might be Civil War era for like a solar camp light. But when I flipped it over, there's a battery in it. So that tells me that is not Civil War era because they didn't have batteries like that. So yeah, oh well. Not Civil War, but we'll take it. Might need it camping tonight. I just found a bullet and I dropped it just as the camera came on. We'll have to look for it real quick. All right, do you see it? Let's go find it. Well, I guess we can find it with this. All right, should be right there. You see it? Alright, I'll try not to drop it again, but this is a 3-ring mini ball. Obviously been fired. Kind of weird, it's gray on one side but white on the other. Very strange. But again, there was a battle here, so this could have been, well, it was 100% fired during a battle. Could have hit somebody, but probably didn't. Hey Mike, there's a skull over here. It might be human. What do you think? It's a baby human. Where? Right there. Ooh. Hold your breath. Well, I don't think it's human, Mike.
I don't know. It might be an alien.
Yeah, it's probably a raccoon, but yeah. Pretty cool. You want to take it home, put it in your collection?
Yeah, I'll do that. It's pretty cool. Put a bullet in its nose.
Yeah, there you go. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You want to see a big fishy or two? Let's check them out. You see them? I think they're hiding. Carp. They're staying very, very quiet. All right, so we are finishing up our day. We've been out here a good while. Yeah. We didn't do quite as good as we did the first time we came here, but I think we did fine for a Civil War hunt in the river. Mike found some stuff right at the end. So yeah. He was really dragging. I was worried.
I ruined my headphones today too, guys. So.
Yeah, and yeah, I was really worried about him, but as soon as he started finding bullets, he perked up and we were laughing again. So this is what we ended up with. We got some bullets there, you know, a couple cleaner bullets, 2 different types, different years basically, and a couple fired bullets, nails. This is a knife. We talked about that earlier. I do believe that is part of like a carpet bag, like a little bag you would hold. Yeah, so we did okay.
No, not too bad.
It's time to go home though, isn't it? Yeah. You're going to be home after dark, aren't you?
Yeah, I got a longer drive than he does in Pennsylvania. So.
And I'm in heaven.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one.
I was hitting the red one earlier. All right, this is all the faster we're going to go.
Well, it'll be a while.
No, I'm kidding. Here we go, guys.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain Mother Earth, she's got her secrets, she's promised.